Hello YouTubers, it's been a while since I did a video in this series. Not because of illness or other things other than just being lazy. So this is an update. Hopefully this is going to be the last video in this series. I'm hoping, and if not, I'll do a follow-up, but this is probably going to be the last video you're going to see in this series of the macular hole issue and cataract. And stay tuned, and I'll show you why. This snapshot was taken by my wife with me sitting there in anticipation. So here I am sitting in my retina specialist doctor's office for an examination, waiting for him to come in and tell me when he's going to schedule this macular eye surgery. It's been 4 weeks after I've had the cataract surgery, lens replacement, and 4 weeks of healing. And here I am waiting for the doctor to schedule a surgery date for me. Just to add a little bit of background, I went to my regular eye doctor for my regular annual eye exam back in April, and he noticed that I had a distortion in my left eye after reading the thing they show up, or whatever it is they show up on the board. And from there, it was diagnosed that I had a macular hole in my left eye that was causing distortion of my vision in my left eye. So he referred me to a retina specialist who I went to visit. The retina specialist concurred that I did have a macular hole and that I did need surgery to repair it. He recommended that prior to the macular surgery itself, he advised that I have cataract surgery because following macular surgery is a high likelihood that the patient will develop cataracts. So he recommended that I have the cataract surgery, so he referred me to a cataract specialist doctor. I went to see him, and he agreed and scheduled me for the cataract surgery, which I did have, and that went very well. No issues with that. Part of that was actually a lens replacement in my left eye, and it's sort of like the before and after. It's almost like looking out of a dirty window, and the window's all dirty and smudgy. You can still see the objects outside the window, but once you have the cataract surgery and the lens replacement, it becomes much clearer. It's almost like someone had cleaned that window. Now the images that are coming through are more crisp and more light is coming through, so it actually improved my vision. So after I had that, it took 4 weeks for that to heal before I went back to my retina specialist. And this is where I am here again with the photo with me sitting there waiting to talk to him. Just prior to this, I had an eye CT performed on my eye, and this is so he can compare and see what type or the extensiveness of the surgery. Here's the CT of what a normal macular looks like of a CT image, and here is a CT image of a macular hole that shows a rupture of your macular. Now the good news of all of this. I'm supposed to see my retina specialist next week, which will be August 25th. However, it looks like my eye is self-healing itself, and I may not, keep my fingers crossed, may not need the macular surgery. Here's a photo, here's a CT scan of what my macular hole looked like originally. And as it has progressed, I would say 8 weeks ago, as well as 4 weeks ago, and I think it's getting better because my vision is getting, it's not perfect, but it's getting slightly better. So when I go to him next week, the 25th, hopefully he's going to give me good news and say it's continuing to heal and that the surgery might be postponed or canceled. So I'm hoping the next CT image that my eye macula looks like this, returning to normal. I was getting ready to conclude this video, but one thing I want to say is that uh, time, I guess, was on my side. When I was diagnosed with the macular hole, I could have went straight in and had the surgery, including bypassing the cataract surgery and postponing that for later. But because I went ahead with the cataract surgery, it gave me time for my macular to start healing. So there was a benefit to the cataract surgery. It improved the vision of my left eye, and I'm thankful for that, as well as it gave me time for that macular hole to start to heal. So if I had jumped straight off and went from being diagnosed with a macular hole and having the macular surgery, I would have probably had to deal with the face down posturing, and that was something that I really wanted to avoid. So just wanted to say that and say, if you have the same issue, take your time, and if the situation permits, and make your surgery plans accordingly. Thank you.
So in
Bye-bye.
conclusion, hopefully this is my last video. If not, I'll do another one and give you an update. But for now, saying goodbye, and hope you enjoyed this macular and cataract eye surgery voyage. Hope it helped you. So as you endeavor this path on your own, that there won't be any surprises, and there are things to learn from this, hopefully, and make your journey much more easier. Talk to you later.